Here with Mike with another Tuesday, what is this? Tuesday Tips writing for Mike. I don't know. I make this stuff up off the top of my head. All right, Mike, take it away.
I make this stuff up off the top of my head too. But this one's about words to avoid, words you don't want to use because they make you sound like an idiot. Number one, penultimate. People keep misusing this word because it sounds so much more than just ultimate. But in fact, it means next to last, next to best. It means almost the last one in line. It does not mean the ultimate, and that's why we call it the penultimate. Everybody knows what this means by now, except for the people who use it. So when you use penultimate, make sure that you mean the next to greatest or the next to worst. In fact, don't use it at all, because every time I see it, I think that who's ever using it sounds like a pompous ass. The next word to avoid is literally. Literally, literally, literally. People love to throw that word into whatever they say for emphasis. He was literally standing on the ground. It was literally tomato soup. Now let's try those statements without that word. He was standing on the ground. It was tomato soup. Has the meaning changed? No. You just sound less like an idiot. Don't use literally. In fact, I wish that word were banned from the English language. Basically. Basically is a filler word that you use while you rack your brain for what you really want to say. I used to watch Judge Judy, and I should watch Judge Judy some more because she has a lot of wisdom to impart, and there's no better source of names for your characters than Judge Judy. Watch any episode and you will be hit with names you've never heard before that resonate. But whenever Judge Judy is questioning a litigant or a defendant and they say, basically, she jumps right in and says, no, basically. Because Judy is as fed up with that word as I am. Another one to avoid is fundamentally. He was fundamentally a communist. Now let's try it without fundamentally. He was a communist. Has the meaning changed? No. So be aware of that one too. These words are just overused. They're like putting lipstick on a pig. There's also turns of phrase that you should avoid at all costs. I was reading an article about the Prime Minister of Canada being stuck in India for the moment because his plane wasn't ready to fly. And it said, upon our departure for the airport, and you can just tell that this is some Ivy League college graduate doing what they think they've been hired to do, which is to state things in the most pompous manner imaginable. It would sound so much better and would earn goodwill if they wrote, when we left for the airport, we were made aware. Now this is one of the biggest pitfalls in all of writing or talking, and it's called the passive tense. Avoid the passive tense whenever possible. Or to put it another way, the passive tense is to be avoided. We were made aware. They told us. They told us. One of the most irritating uses of that is when you ever read any official releasing a report that says, a decision was made. A decision was made, yes. But who made the decision? Oh, they don't want to put that in there because they know they'll be on the hook for something. That's about it. I've run out of juice. I could rummage around for more odd words to avoid, but that's it for today.
So what made you think of this topic for today?
Well, whenever I go online and I see a news story that's written in this mealy-mouthed passive bureaucratese, or I see people using these terms, especially the word literally, which gets thrown around a lot, and it's worked our way into a public consciousness to the extent that you can't read anything without somebody throwing down the word literally to add emphasis. But that's not what literally means. It means exactly as written in a book. He quoted the Bible literally. Well, you could say that, or you could just quote the Bible. I think literally has outlived its usefulness, but go ahead and use it if you like.
All right, very good. Well, his his for-hire videographer was on vacation for a couple weeks, so that's why there was a break. But we're hoping to get back on this schedule. Any other words of wisdom?
Always take a hat.
And we're gonna do a little panning here so you can see the dog, Freddie. This is Freddie. Hi, Freddie. You can say hi. And then Bob, the infamous Bob, who we do words from Bob. And then Mac, our old girl. Mac, are you gonna look up? Nope, she's not even gonna raise an eyebrow. These are our puppies, our fur babies. So I don't know, you're probably not interested, but, well, we are. They're our kids. And we will be next week. Put in the comments section if you like about topics that you think would be interesting, writing topics, storyline, characterization, how to write a story, etc. We appreciate your input and feedback. And do remember to subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.